Hi everyone, welcome back to Kate's Kitchen. I am Kate and very excited to share this, we're going to call it an egg hack with you all. Now, what I am referring to when I say egg hack is basically, for example, I prefer my eggs to be fried and Javier prefers his scrambled. Again, if you know me, I'm very particular, so I'm not trying to create extra dishes that I'm going to have to wash. Um, so this is a hack as to how to make scrambled eggs and fried eggs in one pan. All right, are we ready? I'm going to be doing a total of 4 eggs. This is a medium size skillet, bigger than my hand, as you can see. That's what I'm going to be using. I'm also going to, I really don't like that I can't tell you exactly the heat I'm using because, like, what is this heat setting? Like, this is low, this is medium. It's like almost, I don't even know. Anyway, I'm going to use that heat setting. And real butter, of course. And probably a tablespoon or so of butter. So I've just got that there. And that's going to melt down into the pan once it gets hot. I also have some bacon cooking. And while we're waiting for the butter to melt, I do want to show you guys that I made this. This was a hoodie, and so I chopped the hoodie off. I guess I could just pick up that. Chopped the hoodie off, added lace here, and then added some lace in the back. I think it's adorable. It's fun. And of course, it's grateful, thankful, blessed, which if you're familiar with the list I used to do, this is very, very me. So love this shirt. Love it even more now that I've remade it. So we're just getting the butter melted. I also like this hack because sure, you can use 2 different pans, or you can use the same pan. But if you use the same pan, then you've got someone's eggs sitting there waiting, while the other ones are being made, which could work out. Again, I just like to do it all in one big swift run and be done with it. So that butter melted tells me that we are good to add the eggs. So you just crack the eggs in the pan. Again, I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do 2 scrambled and 2 fried. salt and pepper. And now we're just waiting for them to firm up and cook. And I'll show you shortly how we're going to separate them out and have fried eggs and scrambled eggs in the same pan. And you could turn up the heat. Again, I like my eggs with no brown tinge on them at all. So I like to keep it on a lower setting to ensure that my eggs do not turn brown. So at this point, I'm sure it's probably pretty obvious. These will be my scrambled eggs, and these are going to be my fried eggs, mainly because of how those already kind of scrambled themselves. So as you can see here, it is pretty much cooking all the way to the top, and that's what we want. So that when you separate the eggs, and I do use a spatula, this kind of rubber spatula, I'm just basically cutting with the spatula those eggs apart. So the ones I'm going to scramble. Now, a lot of people add milk to their scrambled eggs. I don't. I suppose you probably still could when you're making them and maybe add it here on the side. But I don't have an answer since I don't use milk in my scrambled eggs. And then I'm just separating these two eggs because these are going to be my fried eggs there. They're not quite ready to flip. And then, as you can see, all I'm pretty much doing is keeping up with moving the scrambled eggs around. So just scrambling them in their little area, kind of flatten them out in the pan. I'm really ready to flip these, as you can tell, but I don't know if they're ready. All right, there we go. And I rather my yolk be cooked all the way. I like my eggs over hard, not burnt. I do have a video on how to do that, or you may just learn again here. But as you can see, we've got fried eggs, scrambled eggs in the same pan being cooked, which means one less pan to clean up. Multitasking, you're getting two things done at the same time, saving you some time, also while being able to make everybody happy. So those scrambled eggs look really good. I'm gonna just crack the center on those yolks a little bit more. I am going to turn down the heat because, again, these scrambled eggs are pretty much done. I'm just waiting on my eggs to finish cooking. And I'm gonna add some cheese. Now, if you liked your eggs runny or over easy, your breakfast would be done at this point. But if you're like me, like the eggs cooked a little more, it's going to be a little longer then. All right, so I am going to go ahead and turn that burner off now. And I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to my own eggs. And I do flip them once I've got that cheese on top to get it melted. I'm only going to add it to one. But as you can see, we now have scrambled eggs and our fried eggs here. And this one with cheese, which is just still melting. There we go. I absolutely love this hack. I find it just so convenient to be able to make the two different types of eggs in one pan. Again, thus less to clean up, and everybody's getting what they want and they're happy. Well, let me know if you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you have. Thank you for tuning back in, and I hope to see you again soon.